What is up, guys? My name is Lucas, and I help you build healthy relationships. This is my very first video to bring to YouTube with this channel. In case you have not followed me before, my first channel I created was My 5D Journey. This journey was an experience I took on last year about finding my inner self, finding my highest truth, finding my own belief system and how I wanted to move forward with the world. And as I was developing that channel, I said at the very beginning that there was going to be a purpose as to why this was happening. And what I realized over the last several weeks is that I want to bring opportunities for people to build and restructure healthy relationships in their life. So here we are. I'm going to bring up the very first thing today. It's the most important thing that all relationships need, that I feel like so often is messed up by our own expectations of what we try to make relationships into. What is that? What is it everyone desires at all times, no matter what? Freedom. People want freedom, right? And what happens in our relationships is we have this habit, and I say we because I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to you, I'm talking to my psychic phone calls that call in, I'm talking to my friends, I'm talking to my family, people that I've seen this happen with, is that we want freedom. And the biggest problem we have is that we get into relationships, we fall in love with them based on something really small. You know, most relationships start through chemistry. You run into someone, you find them very attractive, you feel very magnetized by them, like you need to get closer to them, you need to create this sort of connection with them because you already feel a connection, but you want to make it more, right? We're always trying to make more out of stuff. And then as we get closer and closer to these relationships, and we get deeper and deeper into who we are as people together, we start realizing both the things that we like about them and the things we do not like about them. And then what happens 99 times out of 100? We start backing away and not speaking our truth about how something they're doing or something they're saying or something they're believing is hurting us. So we surrender and we allow them to keep doing this thing that we know is not in alignment with us. That's option one. We sit there and allow them to project energy on us that we know is not in alignment with who we are as a person, our fifth dimensional self. Or we go into change mode. And change mode is from what I'm gathering, the most common thing that people do. And we do it many ways. We do it by saying, I do not like this about you. This isn't working for me. I can't be in this relationship if you're going to be like this. That's one way of change. The second way is we tell ourselves that if we're just patient, if we just wait, eventually they're going to become what it is we need them to be. Both those energies are not welcome and they do not work out. So if you have anyone in your life right now that you're trying to change something about who they are, or you're having to change something about yourself to be around them, this relationship is not in alignment with you. This relationship is not in alignment with you. If you're having to change or become something else and there's all this resistance and there's all this like energy of work, that's not a relationship that's going to equal any kind of positive feeling for you in the end. The path of least resistance is the path best taken. Take it. And so what I'm saying now, guys, is that if you're wanting to develop healthy relationships in your life, give people freedom. Let them be who they are. And then from that point, it's your job to decide, is this person who they are, how they act, how they behave, is this person in alignment with me? Is this alignment that we have together, is it bringing me up or is it bringing me down? Because guys, if it's bringing you down, stop chasing it. Give them flowers, give them a gift, give them well wishes, whatever it is you want to bring to them as your act of positivity and your act of gratitude. Give it and then let it go. Like, let that relationship go and move forward into something else. Because as I heard this morning on a YouTube talk, why does it matter why someone or something isn't a match for you when there are so many matches out there? And the biggest struggle that I hear on the line when people call in is that they want people to be something they're not. And sometimes it'll be in just a few days and all of a sudden they realize, well, I really wish they were more positive. Or sometimes it's years later, well, I really wish they learned how to save their money. Like, stop wishing. Stop putting all the energy into someone else becoming something else for you, and put energy into yourself to take care of what it is that you know you need. Give yourself the freedom to know when a relationship is not working. And then let it go and be happy. Be happy that relationship showed up. Be happy you had the opportunity to meet someone. Be happy for everything as they brought to you. And be happy that now you both have the opportunity to be free and to go find something else. That's all. There's not much more outside of that. Like, yeah, stop creating. Let it be. If it's meant to work out, it'll work out. What belongs to you will come to you. And in the meantime, remember that everything you bring to you is a reflection of you. So if that guy isn't ready, it's because you're not ready. If that woman is lying to you and deceiving you, what have you done to lie or deceive to her? You know, it's one of those things where it's like, this is a really crazy extreme example, but this is really how life works. So suck it in. You go on a first date. Your date orders a margarita. You don't like margaritas. You're not into tequila. But you think, for the sake of blending and for the sake of matching tonight, I'm gonna have a margarita too. Okay, you lied. You lied about yourself. It's stupid, it's small, it's petty, it's teeny tiny. 2 weeks later, you want to go somewhere and do something, and then they do the same thing to you. Oh yeah, I'd love to go rock climbing. Even though they hate going outside and hate getting their feet and hands dirty, they're going to go rock climbing because they want you to be happy. 2-3 years down the line, someone's cheating. Someone's lying about spending money on something. All these lies, they build. You're responsible for your relationships in your life. If they're lying to you, you lied to them. If they're cheating on you in a physical way, then you somehow cheated on them. Figure it out. Because it's real, it's happening, and here we are. Give yourself freedom. Give them freedom.